Hello, my lovely people. I'm back with another reading. As you can see from the title, who is toxic in your life? Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. The readings start from here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you want a personal reading, you can email me. My email is down in the description with my prices. You can send me an email with your question or questions, and I'm gonna get back to you with a PayPal request for a more personal reading for your energy. I don't need details. I only need your question. Even if you wanna call it person A, person B, so I don't need that. Just write me your questions 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you're someone who's like, if you're more comfortable to share a story, go ahead. If you feel like you're confused, you don't know what kind of question to ask, I can help you. If you want to be a member of my channel, I have two playlists for members: the pickacard, the members only videos, and the daily pickacard. So check the perks and see I go live for members every day. If you want to join, press the join button here on the right side down. You cannot find it because you're on a YouTube application, so simply copy the link down in the description or just click on it. Going to take me, said join my channel, going to take you automatically to a web browser, sorry. Number 1 here, who is toxic in your life? Ooh, the card is reversed. Who is toxic in your life? I do feel like who is toxic in your life is not me per se. So if you feel like, for some of you feel like maybe my readings are toxic, my readings are negative, or something that I said specifically in a reading that you chose that pile, they think is toxic. No, it's not. I do feel like what's toxic here is like how you're always constantly in denial. Also, you make a lot of excuses for people you're not supposed to make excuses for. You're making excuses for yourself or for someone. So I do feel like who's toxic is the person that you're making excuses for others of you. Who's toxic is you because you're making excuses for yourself. So follow your intuition every time. Choose a card. The collective energy is accurate. The message are different. Sublight situation. So yeah, number 2, who is toxic in your life? I do feel like also the same thing here goes to number 2. You could be very in denial. You think, which is like, I'm not toxic. I do feel like a lot of people think like my reading. I'm just honest. I'm reading your energy. So a lot of you are just thinking that my readings are just like, oh my god, she's negative, she's toxic. So we're saying no, I'm not. You're speaking the truth. So I do feel like a lot of time you find yourself thinking that maybe I'm being negative. Maybe I'm being negative about the situation, but it's not. So your brain can be a little bit too like in denial or just making excuses as well. I do feel like a male figure here is toxic in your life for sure. I don't feel like this is an old male figure. For some of you, it could be like this is like a male figure. Okay, it's not. I feel a lot of ages here or a lot of male figures in your life. They are toxic. Who's toxic? Someone who smells like armpit, disgusting armpit around you. This person is very toxic. Thank you for watching number 2. Number 3, who's toxic in your life? Remember to like and to subscribe. If you want a more personal reading for you, you can book a reading with me. My email's down in the description. Remember, every time choose a bio, the collective energy is accurate. The messages are different, so apply to a situation. Number 3, who's toxic? I do feel like who's toxic is like if you have a child, you're toxic to that child. I do feel like you're toxic here. You could be very toxic to people around you, very toxic toward people, very toxic toward things. I do feel like you're a very toxic person. I do feel like you need to accept reality about you being toxic. So who's toxic? You are. I do feel like you are also, you have a tendency to like, I don't feel like you're toxic and you have a lot of toxic people around you, right? And you could be realizing that they're toxic, but you are more toxic than those toxic people to a lot of people. Sounds like you having some habit that you hated people doing to you. You keep doing it to other people. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Number 3. Number 4, who is toxic around you? Remember to like and to leave a comment. Number 4, who's toxic around you? I do feel like someone who swims a lot, or someone around the pool, someone around the beach, or something like that. A fuck boy, a fuck girl, or someone that you're fucking, but you feel like you don't know where you stand with, or this is your baby mama, baby daddy. So I do feel like this person is toxic, or they were like someone that you dated turned out that they're awful. Who's toxic around you? To feel for number four, you are very aware about a lot of toxic people. Recently, you started to be aware. I don't really could have a friend or a lover or someone that you care about that they're very toxic, like they're sucking your energy. You need a break from some naive, dumb people sometime. They could be very toxic and draining. Number five, who is toxic around you? Remember to like and to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment if you want to. Every time she's about the collective energy is accurate, the messages are different. If you want to book a personal reading for you to read your energy, you can book a reading with my emails down in the description. Number five, who's toxic? I do feel like everyone is toxic around you. You are stressed out because a lot of people are toxic. You could have a toxic family, toxic friends, and you could be starting to be aware. For some of you, could be aware, for others of you are not aware. But the constant anxiety or stress or being depleted is because of the amount of toxic people that you have around you. So I do feel like either like you need to flee, you need to go to another location or cut some people off, block some people, or soon you're going to. I do feel like there's a wish gonna come to you for some of you. Number five, they're going to leave some toxic people behind. You're gonna start fresh. For some of you, could be knowing exactly who is toxic, but you have no say or like you cannot cut them off. So I do feel like you have toxic people that you're aware of. I do feel like you also could have like a lot of toxic colleagues or people around you that you're still not realizing that they're toxic. As we're saying, you need to be like aware of their intention, but I don't feel like they're dangerous. For some of you, they are. So, or you still going to meet those toxic colleagues or something. So you could be aware of it. So you could have toxic people that they really don't have business with you, but they're just like there, but they're not hurting you. But there's like some kind of energy that you feel jealous hoes around you. A lot of jealous hoes around you. Someone who's like either like very fat or overweight, or they eat a lot of McDonald's or fried things, is a very not toxic. You thought they're toxic, but they're not. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day, my lovely people. Bye. See you in another reading. Bye.